Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype come back at you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be covering a lot of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare information regarding the weapons. Now, as you guys know, you probably saw within Charlie Intel, Gaming Intel, and a lot of the gaming or Call of Duty leaked news, especially whenever it comes to the gaming revolution on YouTube, you guys would have seen that there was a couple of leaks put out. One of them regarding the fact that you are going to be able to customize your weapons within the creative class of being within a game. Now, this has never really been seen before, I believe, in any other Call of Duty. This is going to be the first time I've personally ever seen it. If it has been in any other Call of Duty, let me know in the comments. But there's going to be two articles that we're going to be covering in today's video. The first one is going to be talking about Modern Warfare teasing a new Gunsmith weapon customization feature ahead of the gameplay reveal. And then the second one is Activision revealing major upgrades to the weapon audio in Modern Warfare. Now, we're going to be discussing all this information in today's video, so before I go any further, please remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel, if you guys want to stay up to date with all the content that I post here, all you guys got to do is hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, and you guys will never miss a thing that I post. And also, if you guys are going to enjoy, do not forget to drop a like on today's video. That'd be very much appreciated. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into things. Now, if you guys want to head down in the description, there's going to be two links down there where it's going to say info. If you guys want to click on both those links, you guys can read all the info for yourself. Or if you want to just listen along as I read everything, you guys can do that as well. Now, to get started here, the first one has to do with the weapon audio changing up a little bit within Modern Warfare. Now, the audio system for weapons in the upcoming Call of Duty Modern Warfare title will be much more in-depth and advanced than ever before, according to the publishers, Activision, and developers, Infinity Ward. Now, as the October 25th release date for Modern Warfare draws closer, Activision and Infinity Ward will be revealing more and more about the highly anticipated 2019 installment of the Call of Duty franchise. Their latest announcement was concerning weapon audio and the lengths the developers went to make sure the gunfight sounds in the game were sounding as authentic as possible. Now, each weapon has its own unique voice and or noise. Now, every weapon in Modern Warfare will have a collection of sounds that are distinct and exclusive to that gun, which includes both the actual firing of the weapon as well as other aspects. Now, these weapons will exist in 3D space, meaning that it will only be able to be heard in the being of when the gun is going off or being fired next to you. Now, you are also going to be able to hear the shell ejecting from the gun itself. So it's like whenever you guys have heard Infinity Ward saying that this game is going to be as real as possible, this is what they're talking about. They're going to make it feel like you are right there next to the gun, hearing the gunshots. So it's almost like a way of, if you have some very good headphones, whether it be Turtle Beaches, if you guys have Astros or any other headphones, whatever you have, if they are some very, very good headphones whenever it comes to bass and just crisp quality, you guys are going to get that full experience of feeling like you are right there within the action. Now, it says here, for the weapon sounds that are going to be interacting with the environment. Now, there was a huge emphasis on ensuring that the sounds that the guns will be making are based on the environment of a map. Now, there's three new systems that are going to be used in Modern Warfare to capture these environmental effects to weapon audio. The first one is reverb and slap delay, which is DSP or digital signal processing system. The second one is atmospheric layer, that is contextual and plays along with every shot. And the third one is weapon reflection system. Now, the developers took weapons to various environments and locations and used up to 90 microphones to capture each shot, 20 of which were for the player perspective only. And this is going to be meaning that the sounds will be very based on the point of view from which they are being heard from. So the way this is sounding is very, very interesting. It's almost like Infinity Ward went all out, balls to the floor. They're trying to make this game the realest and most first person type, you are right there in the shit type of video game. They want to make this feel like VR for a console game. Now, moving on here with the weapon reflection system, the third new audio enhancement system, the weapon reflection system, is what will allow the sounds of weapon fire to differ based on the player's immediate position on the map. Now this means when a gun is fired, the audio will have an appropriate effect based on whether they're next to a building, down in front of a car, inside a subway tunnel, etc. Now as you guys know, with Black Ops 4, World War II, etc., all the other types of Call of Duties, whenever you shoot a gun, it's going to just make its typical gun sound that every gun usually has its own specific little sound whenever shooting it. Whenever it comes to Infinity Ward, what they're trying to do with Modern Warfare, they're trying to make it to where, like they said, if you guys are inside of a subway tunnel, you're probably going to hear more echo within the gunshot. If you guys are outside or inside of a building, you're probably going to hear less of the echo and more of a dense just blast if you guys say are using a handgun or if you're using a rifle or shotgun, etc., whatever you're using. Now, furthermore, the audio will also adjust based on the amount of space there is surrounding a player. Weapons fired in a wide open expanse will have a big booming effect. Now, while the same weapon will be more muffled and have less echo, it's going to have limited spaces. Now, moving on here, there is a full descriptive explanation on all this type of stuff. This is written out by David Hodgson on July 23rd. You guys can check all that out if you guys would like. It kind of goes into detail of how they got everything, how they got all this how all the technology captured all of the details on all the realistic factor of how the guns are going to sound, where they were, what they did, how they made the gun sound, what they were using, all that type of stuff. It's going to be within this link, so if you guys want to click that first link underneath where it says info, it'll take you guys directly to the website and you guys can check out the entire thing for yourself. If you guys are curious, it starts directly where it says Modern Warfare Initial Intel, and you guys can read from there to the bottom. It'll explain to you guys everything you need to know. Now moving on here to the second article, if you guys want to click that second link and read that one, you guys can as well. But it does say Modern Warfare teases new Gunsmith weapon customization feature ahead of gameplay reveal. Now just ahead of an August gameplay reveal, the upcoming Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Infinity Ward and Activision unveiled the new Gunsmith customization feature that will revolutionize the way you put attachments on your guns. Now, a lot of hints and information have been dropped about Modern Warfare, but there's still a lot of more on the horizon to learn about. In a new teaser posted on the Call of Duty Twitter page, fans got a chance to see what customizing weapons will look like in the upcoming title. Now, if you guys are curious, they also posted this on Instagram. I do believe you guys can check it out, the Call of Duty Instagram and Twitter, and I also believe Treyarch Studios retweeted it on their Twitter, so you guys can check it out there as well. Now, usually you'll have a separate menu for you to put things on your weapon, like silencers, scopes, rapid fire, high cals, FMJs, etc., whatever your attachments are for your weapon. Now, instead, you will be doing it on the gun itself, so you will be getting a very close-up look at the weapons as attachments go on. As you guys know, whenever you guys are creating a class, usually you would just load into create a class, and for Black Ops 4, say for if I'm using a Rampart class, usually I would run double high cal and then I would put on a long barrel. Usually I would just go in there, quickly slap on a primary gunfighter 1, high cal 1, 2, slap long barrel, get my perk set, done. Now you are going to have to actually sit there and say if I want to have double high cal, if there is a double high cal for whatever weapon I say to use, or say I want to put on a scope and a suppressor. I'm going to actually sit there and watch my person get a scope, put it onto gun, take a suppressor, screw it onto the barrel, and then go from there. I don't really know how long it's going to take them to do it, if it's going to be a slow process or if it's actually going to be a fast process, so we're not sitting there waiting for them to get the gun all ready to go before we start a game. We'll have to wait and see on that part. But since this will be easily the best looking Call of Duty title to date, we're not going to be complaining about any chance we get to see these new guns. Now, according to Activision and Infinity Ward, gunsmithing is a weapon customization option for your two main loadout weapons. Now, you're going to be able to customize up to 5 parts on each weapon until every slot is filled up. Usually, the main thing for every single Call of Duty is those 5 slots. That's kind of a typical thing, so we do know now 5 slots is going to be the main course of your weapon, whether it's primary or secondary. That's usually how it always is. Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, all the way back to probably Modern Warfare 2, depending on what Call of Duties you guys have played. It's just a typical 5 attachment loadout. Now, for example, if you guys are confused on what this actually means, for example, an assault rifle will usually have 9 areas of customization, but it sounds like the game will restrict you to just using 5 of those, so you'll have to pick your attachments wisely. Now, not all the time are you going to use all 5 attachments like in Black Ops 4. You might use 3 attachments or even 4 attachments if you have a scope on your gun. You're probably going to use just 3 attachments. If you don't have a scope, maybe you'll try to go ahead and throw a 4th attachment on, depending on if you need the attachment or if you don't need it. Sometimes using a 4th attachment is overkill for some overpowered weapons. Using 3 attachments is usually the base 3 attachments you would try to find for a weapon. Now, moving on here, the short clip that you would have seen on Instagram and or Twitter gives a glimpse at what many of these weapons will look like with attachments, and we have to admit it looks very, very impressive. Now, you can read the entirety of all that within Activision's blog post. We just covered that just a moment ago, so we're not going to be reading that up again. Now, as we await the gameplay reveal on August 1st, we also got to look at the new gunfight mode, which looks like raw 4K footage. Doesn't look like anything incredible. I have explained this many times that it looks like a combination of Rainbow, Battlefield, and just a pinch of Call of Duty in there. Just a pinch. But I'm going to have to wait and see for August 1st so I can actually see what the game is like. And if there is a beta, I'm going to have to play a beta or just wait till October 25th to play the game to give my full explanation on what I think of the game. But other than that, that's all the information that I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy, do not forget to go ahead and drop a like. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And it also lets me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. And comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see me post here. If there's anything leaked news you guys have seen, or if there's any Black Ops 4 types of videos you guys want to see. I want to expand the content a little bit and try some new things here on the channel. So let me know in the comments what you guys are looking to see on Call of Duty, whether it be challenges, little funny moments, anything specific you guys want to see. But like I said, drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you guys are new, hit that notification bell to be notified the second I post. If you guys want to go ahead and head down in the description, all my social medias are down there, so feel free to hit me with a follow. And also check out all my sponsors to go ahead and purchase anything and use the codes at the websites. If you guys want to support me, feel free. And also if you guys want to help support me, the most way you guys can do so is click that link down there where it says merchandise. Go ahead, cop yourself some of the Hype Nation merch, rep the brand. I'd very much appreciate it if you guys did that. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dina Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.